Alright, what is up, Mo Squad? It's yours truly back at it again with another banger video. Well, I'm on PG Falconer. And in this video, you already see the title, I'm going to be making a primitive bow from scratch out of natural materials and some unnatural materials found in my house. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to the woods right now to find a nice stave or bow shaft to make and start carving it. I'll get back with y'all. Hey guys, as you all know, I'm a Eagle Scout, so I know how to make a lot of different stuff, but my favorite thing to make is a primitive bow and arrow. It's a tedious process. It can be very hard sometimes, but I've been making it for about 10 years, since I was like 11 years old. I'm 18 now, do the math. And so right now I'm headed to my local park to find a nice bow stave. A stave is what you call a bow that's not a bow yet. It's just a piece of wood to carve and see if I can make it. I might fail, but either way, it's gonna be an awesome video. All right, I'm about to go to the park right now. I'll get back to y'all when I get there. I'm at the park right now. I'm in the wooded area, if y'all can see it. And right now I'm looking for a stave, a nice thick, hardy piece of wood. Not too thick, it has to be thin enough so the bow will actually work. And so right now I'm just looking for one, and I'll let you know when I find one. Guys, I found what I'm looking for. This will be a nice stave right here, nice and tall. You want it to be nice and smooth, no knots, no other branches to get in the way. Nice and straight, obviously. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut this down, bring it back home, and tell you a little bit more about bow making. All right. Bow stave now. It's a little bit taller than I am, but I'm working on it when I get home. Before I do that, I'm gonna talk to you guys about bow making a little bit more so you have a better understanding about it. And I'll see y'all when I get home. Back home now. All right, got the stave, and I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about bow making right now. So bow making it can be very hard work, but can be rewarding and very accomplishing once you finish the actual product. And so the first thing you want to do is, number one rule of bow making, you never want to take wood from the you never want to take wood from the back of the bow. I'm sorry, front of the bow. Always take wood from the back of the bow. So in other words, take wood from one side. Don't take wood from both sides. Just one side, choose one side to take wood from, and stick to that side. Otherwise, the other side will lose power, and eventually the whole thing will snap. And so right now, I'm about to get my tools so I can start carving this bad boy, and I'll get back with y'all. The only things I'm gonna need, or I want to use for the actual carving part, is a saw, a sanding block, and an axe. Again, this is the stave. It's about, let's see, it's about 6.5, 7 feet tall. And right now I'm gonna show you how to carve it and show you how to make a bow out of this sucker. All right, let's do this. Cut about half a foot off of the top part. It's because it's a little too long right now. And then I'm gonna show you how to scrape all the bark off and start carving. See, I cut about a foot off, cut the thicker end off, so it won't be as heavy and it'll be more even. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to carve it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is look at the bow, look at the bow stave, and figure out which side you want to be the belly and which side you want to be the front. I want to choose this side over here to be the front, and this side right here to be the belly. Okay, now what you want to do is start taking wood off the belly side, never the front side. All right, let's do this, guys. So as you can see, I chopped down the whole length of the bow stave all the way on the belly side. I'm gonna keep doing that, but in the middle, I'm not gonna cut as much. I'm gonna make room for the handle so it won't snap. So I'm gonna leave the middle a little bit thicker than the limbs itself. All right, let's get back to it. A lot. It's starting to look like an actual bow now. And right now I'm just gonna keep working at it, and pretty soon I'm gonna cut the edges off into a little blunt point so I can put a string on and knock it. And I'm gonna take the bark off gently, of course I won't damage the bow. And that's it. I'm gonna keep working at it and get back to y'all when I'm guys. Now, as you can see, I've taken all the bark off. It looks clean. And now I'm just gonna keep working at it on this side to make it bend properly. And then, like I said, I'm gonna cut some blunt points on the tip, get that other stuff off so I can finish it up. Yeah, working a lie, it's nighttime now, and it bends pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna sand it down to make it nice and smooth, heat up over the stove, and show you guys the finished product. Guys, the bow. What I'm about to do now is just heat it up over the stove real quick and finish it up, put a string on it, and show you guys how it turns out. Guys, I'm back in the house now, and I just finished heat treating the bow, which means I heated it up so it can bend properly. And I'm about to put a string on it. Hopefully it doesn't break, which I doubt it will because it's so strong. It's not the prettiest bow, but it's gonna be good for now. All right, let's see if I can put a string on it and see how it works. The bow is finally done. It was a long process, but I think I did it. It's not even a lot, but it will suffice. Yep. And the string is made out of paracord, one of the toughest cordage you can get. And there's my dog right there. Hey, puppy. Fletcher. Hey. And as I say, the draw weight is about 45 to 50 pounds. Not that bad at all. It came from a sapling, and looks pretty darn good. So I might put some oil on it, finish it up. And that's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Walmart PG Falconer. And good night, y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.